Hey there everybody, we're back for our last video on low clarinets and your 2021 TMEA All-State Clarinet audition music. If you'll notice, I didn't do a separate video for the Etude number 2, and that is because both the soprano clarinets and the low clarinets have that same etude as their second one for this year. And everything that I talked about in the B flat portion will apply to you as well. There were two separate videos. One was in a lot of the little technicalities and counting and fingering problems. And then the other one was about rubato. And that one I would really suggest that you watch because rubato is fantastic for the second etude. You really need to use it. The second etude wins the room, so I don't want you to think that the best thing you can do as a musician is to play fast and correct like a little robot, even though there are times for that, but you don't need to be a one-trick pony. Let's learn how to do everything and be a well-rounded musician. Now, having said that, let's talk about this third etude that you have to play. Fingering-wise, articulation-wise, it's not that tough. There's really nothing there that's a trick. There's nothing that's crazy. There's nothing that's gonna make you scream. And so because of that, it better be right. And it better be fast. Because if it's easy, it better be perfect. And so don't look at it and think to yourself, this one's not hard. I could practice it later. The fingerings may be easy, but that means the speed. It better be there, and you need to start working on speed right now. The only thing that I feel like we need to touch base on in this etude is the trills that are in here that are repeated. If you will notice, and I'm going to turn my stand around and I'm going to show this to you. Okay, now, first of all, this is on two separate pages. Make sure that you see that. All right, so if you will look at the beginning of this etude, right here, okay, it has two little grace notes. One ta 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 and a two ta 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 one. All right, so this is down and up and a down. These happen before the downbeat, before beat 2. And then if you will look way down here in this little spot, it says all trills to follow example in first measure. So over here where it says trill, and everywhere that comes back, right here and down here and over here, you're going to do this. Normally when we see this figure, the trill would happen on the beat, but in this case, they went to the trouble of telling you that it needs to be before the beat, okay? Now let's talk about the fingering that we're going to use to make that happen. Here's what I'm going to suggest. I'm going to show you this on my B flat because I can hold it up higher and get a little closer to you. Okay, so what I would suggest is for the first note, you're going to use your left side B only. Yes, we normally play 2 pinky B, don't we? Yeah, but here's the thing. 2 pinky B, you really don't need that bottom pinky. We just teach you to put that down because the next note is usually C natural and that keeps you from having to flip-flop fingers, okay? Now in this case, we would play B on the left and C sharp on the right. It's this guy right here. This guy way to the back, okay? Now, as fast as we're going, we don't want to have to go left, right, left and do this flippy floppy business, all right? So what you're going to do, this is a cute little trick that you're going to use. This is like a trill trick, okay? You're going to go F sharp, B, D. You're going to go C sharp on the right, okay? And then you're going to hold down your B. And keeping your B down, you're going to play that C sharp grace note. So F sharp, B, D, right, left, C sharp, B. Da, 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 da. You don't have to lift up your left B pinky when you go to C sharp when it's something quick like a trill like this. You can leave that down, and that keeps you from having to do a lot of this flippy floppy business and could cause some weird sounds to come out of your instrument, okay? And if you'll notice, you can't really tell. I'm going to do it first without leaving that left pinky down so you can hear it. Now I'm going to leave that left pinky down and see if you can hear a difference. I didn't hear a difference. and it's going to make you a lot cleaner and help you be able to go a lot faster, because the fewer things that move, the faster you can get your work done. Okay, the rest of this etude, it's mostly the same articulation throughout, slur two. It's a lot of scale work. It's a lot of thirds work, broken thirds. It's stuff that you should be able to do, that you shouldn't need a ton of help on. There's nothing crazy in here. So what that means is, better do it right, okay? Shortest video on creation, I know. There's really not much else to talk about in this etude though, okay? All right, guys, love you lots. Be nice, be wonderful, keep being awesome, be kind to one another. See you soon, bye-bye.